Talk about Bradley Cooper, the actor. He's a nice guy, I've heard. I've heard from people who've met him.
Yeah, they say he's a really nice guy.
He's in a new movie with Sienna Miller. I think we have footage of this movie.
Yeah, it's called Burnt. Bradley plays a chef and who's trying to redeem himself. He's got some demons in his closet, and he comes back hopefully for a second chance in the food world. And he kind of takes on Sienna Miller as his sous chef. And there's lots of ups and downs, and but the movie is great. If you love Bradley Cooper and Sienna Miller together, and if you love food, you're going to love this movie called Burnt. And I got a chance to speak to both of them. They were on their media tour in Rome.
Fantastic. This is exactly what we're talking about.
One of the aspects of the movie that caught my eye was the authenticity shown about the restaurant business. And Bradley looked like he was really a chef. And I asked him whether, coming from an Italian-American background, that helped him prepare for this role as a Michelin star chef.
I definitely had an upper hand because I had grown up in that household, as you know well. Because you're right, my uncle, my mother's brother, was an incredible cook, is an incredible cook. But I really learned everything from my grandmother. But then I worked in restaurants as a teenager and right before college as a prep cook. So I learned a lot. Thank God, going in. But and Sienna's a huge cook too. But we had no idea the level of accuracy and how intense and stressful this level of cooking, this haute cuisine, this 3 Michelin star level of cooking is just incredible. And luckily we had great chefs train us, because I'm glad you said it was authentic, because that's what we tried to do. We tried to make it as authentic as possible. So we're all cooking in the movie. There are no doubles, there are no hand or cooking doubles. For better or for worse, what you're seeing is us up there.
And also it goes to like the screaming and the shouting behind the scenes in the restaurant as well, the throwing of the plates. I mean, have you ever encountered that yourself?
I did encounter it when I was growing up, but that was a long time. I was, that was in 1996 or 5. I think that it was more rampant maybe 8 to 10 years ago, but I think there's a move for it to change. The services that I watched, especially Claire Smythe, who's a 3 Michelin star chef, a female chef in London, her brigade, it was almost as if everything was done with her eyes and gestures, rather than any sort of loud, audible screams at people and throwing things. But I have to say, just as scary.
I could imagine. Now, Sienna, you were terrific. You were so precise. I was watching the way that you were like creating that plate. But I was also wondering, I heard that Bradley really wanted you in this role. And I was wondering, is it because he wanted to explore the friendship between you guys, not just on screen?
Well, no, we obviously had a really great experience. We had a great experience making American Sniper, and worked together in a very similar way. We have a really similar work ethic and a really great experience doing that film, and we are great friends. So obviously it's a bonus to go to work with somebody that you get along with and that you work well with.
But you are right, it's true. It's like you want to be with people that you get along with, because in the downtime, we laugh all the time, and luckily the rest of the cast is like-minded. Omar Sy and Daniel Bruhl and Ricardo.
Yeah, but it actually just worked out really organically. I'd actually met the director before I got cast in American Sniper to talk about this film, and so everything just kind of aligned. But it was great. We had 2 fantastic experiences.
I feel like you have a little thing that's going on. Do you have another project that you're going to work on together?
We don't, actually. No, we were on Broadway. We were both doing plays at the same time on Broadway, which is cool. But no, we don't have anything going on.
Well, it's so nice to have you. Next time, please come visit us.
Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, plenty. Come in and you can work out with Greg Kelly and me anytime on Good Day New York. We'll let you take over the show one day. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye. They're so sweet. That movie opens Friday, Burnt. I'm telling you, it's just like a fun, easy movie to see, Greg.
I'm going to watch American Sniper again. How's that?
Well, first of all, Bradley...
He was great in that movie.
And he's great in this movie. You really think that he's a chef, and the same thing with Sienna Miller. They did a great job.